Hi, and thank you for having me. As an auto adjuster with USAA, I was able to help both the team member and insured resolve an issue. Very good lesson learned, bringing home the importance of getting a message across and solving problems, as in leadership. So, one claim was submitted, and the policyholder called us extremely upset because the initial estimate we sent them did not include certain damages that they assumed were necessary to fix their vehicle. The policyholder was seeking a vehicle valuation and estimating their complaints over and explaining their complaints over email and phone. Very frustrating. Um, as a claims adjuster, I was handling the claim and acting as the middleman for the customer and the body shop. It felt to me that the day to find some middle ground was important between the two to satisfy the customer and get on with the business of processing the repair. So the action I took the first thing I did was I personally contacted the policyholder and I actively listening without interrupting so they can express their concerns. I reassured them that we recognize how frustrating this experience had been for them, and I validated their experience. Then I went through the claim specifics and the cost of repairs to see if there was any wiggle room, any legitimate arguments I missed. I was able to find there would be so much opportunity for rescoping of the damages and the setup. So I processed a three-way phone call with the shop manager and the insurance policy holder so everyone could sit down with one another after this information came about. And it seemed to open up the lines of communication. I calmed everything down. I directed everyone to the facts and reminded them of the common goals, a fair settlement with timely repairs. Also, I was empathetic and remained calm throughout the whole situation. My tone was also calm, demonstrating that USA was concerned with not just the claim, but also the customer experience. I also clearly wrote up and communicated proactively to the team on what was done differently. After that, the inspection was all complete. Everything was handled in a very transparent manner, and the policyholder accepted the revised figure. The backing of the repair shop was tackled earlier, and the communication became better. And it was a sign of relief. And then my supervisor was also pleased with how I handled this whole claim. Our customers were pleased also, and it really helped our long-standing relationships with them because we demonstrated that our procedures are solid. So with that, what would I do differently? When I think about this, I recognize that it's possible to dispute never actually needed to occur. And actually, since the dispute never needed to occur, if I had proactively engaged with the insurer prior to proceeding due to the differences in the estimate, from now on, I will provide an update about the status of the claim and seek feedback from the customer in a timely manner. Additionally, I intend to suggest internal workshops targeted at customer communication and conflict resolution for our team because I appreciate that good prevention is the only thing standing in between us and a warm workplace relations. So thank you for listening. And I believe that resolving conflicts with empathy, transparency, and collaboration is so important for a team lead position. And my previous role as an auto adjuster at USAA has prepared me to excel in leadership roles when the going gets tough. Thank you.